Hello guys, and welcome to another Plan With Me video. This week we are planning through July 3rd through the 9th. This is a very fun week. I'm excited to be planning this with you. Started out with the end of the anniversary sale. My friend came to visit, we went to a concert. It was just overall a fantastic time to be alive. Simply, I'm trying to figure out what's best with these lights. I don't know. I'll give that a try. But I am going to be using the June of last year, I assume, mystery from CaressPress, which is this pajama party kit. I figured since my friend was in town, obviously we were having daily slumber parties. I'm going to pull that out because I will be needing, I don't need that, all of the boxes because I think that gets me 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Gonna use all of them in this spread. As for foil, I am using the Shine bundle from the Shoppy Poo. Go through the pieces. We've got I'm doing a combo of blue hollow and pink hollow. If you ever want a combo, just put it in the notes to seller. And just, if you're not specific, I'm just going to do it how I think looks best. But if you want specific pages, certain colors, let me know. That's in blue hollow. The washi's in blue hollow. Overlays are in pink hollow. Icons and headers are in pink hollow. And then the underlays are one in blue hollow and one in pink hollow. Typically, if you don't give me instructions on how you want them, I will do it so the underlays are each different colors. The overlays and washi are opposite colors. And then the icons and scripts are different colors. So just a heads up. But let's get into it. So Monday. We actually worked on Monday because Liz was coming on Thursday. I was gonna miss out on a work day, so I asked Chris if it would be cool if we switched his stream schedule up and he streamed on Thursday. Well, I was picking up Liz and hanging out with her and so on and so forth. And I also, so my friend's name is Liz that came to visit. She and I met working at the payroll company that I used to work for, and we just became besties from there. But okay, so Monday was a payday. It was Plannahannah's official birthday. The official birthday, I'm gonna use the days of the week. These are in font choice 5 unfoiled, and then I'll be using the hole protectors. These are hole 3, or you can get them in the bundle, or if you want just this to enhance a kit you already have, this is just called Weekly Essentials, and the date numbers are also font choice 5. But yeah, so that's Plannahannah's official birthday is July 3rd. And so it was exciting. Went and got groceries, got McDonald's breakfast, came home. Chris and I went for a cute little walk. And then we worked and I watched YouTube. And that was literally how we celebrated. It was just working. The next day was the 4th of July, which I don't really mark because I don't really care that much about the 4th of July. It was my friend's birthday, so I did mark that. And then it was another full work day. Worked pretty much all day, and then watched YouTube, and we went and grabbed Sonic for dinner, and then I watched Criminal Minds once I caught up on YouTube videos, and I was playing Arc Nova with Emily from Planner Emmy pretty much all day on the computer. Wednesday is my typical day off. I'm actually filming this on a Wednesday because at the time of filming this, Andrea's battling allergies real bad. So I canceled our girls' day so that she could try and recoup a bit. So, but we had our pool date and we actually did good about reading. So I read a bunch of Beach Read by Emily Henry. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm just simply not loving it. But that's okay. I'm getting through it. I do like the sister relationship. The actual story I'm not obsessed with. But I read that, and then went back to her house, kind of like hung out for a bit, and then we decided we just kind of wanted to gallivant around. So we went to Barnes and Noble, Walmart, Half Price Books. I think that was everything. And then oh, I forgot to do the hole protectors. And then we did go out to dinner. We went to get, not ramen, we went to get, what's that shit? So the zoom's a little different just now. My battery died, and I had such a feeling. I almost just changed the battery before I started, but I didn't, and now here we are. But yeah, so we went and got hibachi, delish as always, and we also got donuts. I forgot to mark that. Nick brought them home for us, and then we had our girly game night. We played a bunch of games, had a blast, you know, the usual. Thursday was really exciting. It was the day that Liz arrived. So I got up in the morning. I did go and get gas before picking her up because the airport's like a 45-minute drive, and I just feel like I did not have enough gas to do that. Well, it depends on traffic. It's like 30 to 40 minutes. I was being a bit dramatic. So my friend Liz is actually like even a pickier eater than I am, and she does have Crohn's disease, so she has to be like careful on what she eats to not aggravate that. And additionally, the week of my wedding, she was one of my bridesmaids. She suffered a severe concussion to the point that was May 2020. What year are we in? May 2022. And she now in July 2023 is still dealing with the aftermath of it. So like just everything, she's just a fragile one. So I was a little bit worried about like what we were gonna eat while she was here, but she was actually so brave. So I asked her if she was hungry, and then like when we went to Disney, she has to eat on if she eats like too early in the day, it'll like mess up her stomach and she will feel sick all day. It happened when we were on my bachelorette trip. So she said she was hungry, and it was late enough in the day for her to eat. So we went and got Mexican food because girl after my own heart loves her some rice and beans. So we went to like my favorite Mexican restaurant. She loved it. It was like one of the top things she ate her whole trip. So that made me happy. And then we came back, and like I guess it's been super duper rainy back home in Syracuse. So she was loving. I'm gonna put the page toppers on now. These are the page toppers in my shop. This is in hollow, and simply the deco in this kit's quite big, so you just pop this on top and it gives you a bit of sparkle and pizzazz. So she and I guess like she typically at home goes for like 2 walks a day. It really helps with like her head. Like it's helping strengthen her brain. I don't really understand it all, but she has to do all these like different types of therapies, and she said that walking really helps. So we did lots of going on walks while she was here, and it was fun, like showing her the neighborhood and the area, and we just like would chit chat, got some fresh air. It was really nice. She was also shocked by how tan I am, because I might not look tan to the average Joe, but like compared to how I usually am very glow in the dark, it's shocking. But we did that, and then we came home, and Chris ended stream early thinking that we were just gonna be like ready for dinner, but like we weren't. We were still full from lunch. So we played a couple of rounds of priorities, and then we went and got dinner, and we got home around like 8:30, but that's like 8:30 Texas time, so that's 9:30 New York time. And Liz had been up since like 3 o'clock New York time, so she was exhausted. So I just kind of laid in bed and watched my shows and hung out. Friday morning, the first thing we did was we went for a walk, and then we hung out for a bit, and then Liz and I went out to like a diner to get like breakfast foods. It was like noon when we went, but you get the picture. So we did that, and then she needed Benadryl because Texas allergies be trash canny. So went to Target. I also picked up, I found this game, Raccoon Tycoon. Me and Andrea and Chris all look at it every time we go to Target. And it was on clearance for 50% off. So I picked it up, as well as, I've been using like the Walmart version of like the Function of Beauty shampoo, where it's like got the mix-ins, and it's just, I think it's more like a me issue, the mix-ins that I chose, because I chose like the anti-brass, and it's like purple, she makes it purple shampoo, and it's just obviously very drying on my hair, and I don't like the smell of it, and whatever. So I bought the Function of Beauty stuff that they have at Target to replace it. So we did that, and then we just kind of went around to the other like shops around there. We got Nothing Bundt cakes, which she had never had, and she really enjoyed it. So that was fun. And then we came back, and I was like, do you mind if like I do a little bit of work? And she was like, I don't give a shit. So we did all of the lavender hollow stuff for the pulled foil that I had, which was really helpful. And so, that's what I needed to grab at the grocery store that I forgot, was Scotch tape. Ugh. That was loud. But, yeah. So, we did a little bit of work, and then her husband has a friend who lives in the Austin area, and one who lives, I think, in Dallas, possibly. And so, he's been to Texas lots of times, and he told her she has to try Whataburger. And I was like, whatever, like, Whataburger's fine. Like, I actually do quite enjoy the sandwich that I get at Whataburger. What I don't like is, like, the wait times at Whataburger are 6.5 business days to simply get fast food. And the french fries are the worst fast food french fries I have ever consumed in my life. Worse than Wendy's, worse than anything. They're just so bad. Except for maybe Wingstop. I think Wingstop's is even worse because they're always soggy. But nonetheless, I was like, we can go. You're not going to really be all that impressed. And she was like, yeah, like, let's go. So we went to Whataburger, and it ended up being her least favorite thing she ate on the entire trip she was here. So I think that says a lot. So we came home. Oh, I love that spread. Ate, and then we got ready to go because this was the night of the Blink 182 show. And so, long story short, basically back in 2018, Blink was touring, and Travis ended up, classic Travis, getting some sort of injury, and they had to cancel the show. Me and Liz had tickets to, it was in Pennsylvania, to go down, I think it was in Philadelphia, to go down to Philadelphia and go see it together because we both love Blink. And so we're like, dang it, well, next time they go on tour, we gotta go see it together. Cool, whatever. And then they announced this tour, and that Tom DeLonge was back in the band after he's been, you know, searching for aliens for like ever. So when they announced that, we were like, oh my god, you gotta come down here, we gotta go together, it's gonna be great. And so that's why she came down here, was simply for the concert, and it was phenomenal. The first opening band was called Destroy Boys, and it was potentially the worst band I've ever heard in my life. If I'm being quite honest with you, they were so incredibly bad. Just so incredibly bad. Like, I feel like the best way to, like, explain how bad they are is that, they came out and started their set with a cover, like not even one of their own songs. Very bizarre. And then the next band was Turnstile, I believe. If that's incorrect, Chris put the actual band on the screen, but I think it was called Turnstile, which they were pretty good. I really liked their like the projections that they used. It was very like hot pink and cute. So I loved that. And then Blink came out, and they like, I don't have a single bad thing to say. I don't have a single, oh, I wish they would have played this. They played every song possible that was like a banger. The like production quality unmatched. Travis Barker is literally a drumming god. At one point they put like a towel over his face and he just still like didn't miss a beat. His like, he was on like a platform and he went up in the air, was playing drums in the air. The banter between Mark and Tom was just so funny. They were constantly like spitting jokes back at each other. My favorite part was Tom was just going on about something and Mark's like, dude, isn't it time for you to quit the band again? It was so funny. And he was like, I was doing important things. So overall, it was phenomenal. Literally, I think it was potentially the best concert I have ever been to. That, or back in like 2016, I saw 21 Pilots, and that show was really, really good. But it was simply incredible. Such a good night. I was a little worried about Liz's head with the whole concussion sitch, but thank the high heavens she was completely fine and had no issues, which I'm very grateful for, because like I said, I was kind of a wee bit concerned, but all was good. And yeah, I think the worst part was is when we were leaving, I had to pee literally worse than I've ever had to pee in my whole life. And bathroom 6 miles long. And then also, Andrea, thank you for being you. I was really stressed out about parking downtown, and so she offered to let me park at SPC. So parked at SPC, and then the Uber picked us up there and dropped us off there. But the Uber back was so hard to get, first off. Like, to Uber there was like, I don't know, like $16 or $18. And then the Uber back was like $70. And I'm like, no. So we walked like a little bit away, and then it simply went down to like $25. So I was like, perfect. And it was this gal, Uber driver, who picked us up in her big old pickup truck. And I had to pee so bad. Her truck had no air conditioning. Mind you, it's like 110 every day in Texas. And so it was quite miserable, but regardless, we made it back. I got home, literally booked it to the bathroom, and never peed so much in my whole life. But we got back, and that's when me and Liz ate our nothing bundt cakes. It was like 1 in the morning. We're just vibing, eating cake, and I'm like, this is adulthood. If you just want to like buy concert tickets, go to a concert, and then eat cake at 1 a.m., you can. And so I personally think that that is a great time. Also, it was so much fun. Loved it. And then Saturday, me and Liz got up in the morning. Well, I think Chris may have come with us too. Went for a walk. And then Nick's husband, or Andrea's husband, oh my God, everybody's husband's name is Nick. Liz's husband, Nick, had suggested a couple different barbecue places, one being Rudy's and one being a place called Black's Barbecue. She liked the menu of Black's better, and I was like, okay, well, like, this is kind of downtown-y and I'm scared. So if we go there, it's like 10 minutes away from Tanuki, which is my favorite board game store. I'm like, if I'm going to this barbecue place for you, like, we're simply going to the board game store. And she was like, yeah, I'd love to look at it. It seems fun. Cool. So we did that. We also went to, because like by Tanuki is a Daiso. We went in there, and then there's this like bookstore that I no clue what the name is, couldn't even begin to tell you. So we looked around there, did all the things, had a great time. I bought a game, and we came home and just relaxed. I went to Andrea's for game night, which was a ton of fun, and we got pizza. And then Sunday, me and Liz went down to the Domain to walk around. She loved it. We went to Yard House for lunch. It was pretty good. She had never had gelato before, so we went to Frost and got gelato. We got like half salted caramel and half pistachio, and that was literally like a God tier combo. It was so good. Loved it. And then we came home, went for a walk later. Me and Liz just kind of chilled, and then we got ramen for dinner because she was like interested in trying it. She never had it before, and she enjoyed it. She said she would eat it again. So that's the base. And now we'll zoom in and do the day by day. Okay. This is from Once More with Love right there. BT dubs. Okay, I'm a little confuzzled, frazzled, all over the place. It's not a normal format for me, so I need to like find the things, get situated. Okay, so Monday, the first thing I will be marking is that it was a good old payday. And then we will be marking that Plannahannah turns 3. Had a post office drop. And got groceries. I'm like literally staring at these colors like, which one is it? No, like obviously it's purple. Come on, it's the only color I haven't used. So all of the mini icons will be in Pink Hollow, and they're from the mini icons sheet, but they're also in the foil bundle. So pretty. And then this payday script is in font choice 2, and the scripts will be in Blue Hollow unless I otherwise specify. We have got the Lottie with like the birthday hat and the present from SPC, and I'm gonna write in PH turns 3. We had a post office drop, so we've got the envelope from the mini icons sheet as well as PO drop. This is on my custom multi, and it is in font choice 2 in Blue Hollow. And then for groceries, we've got the mini grocery icon, grocery cart icon, as well as the grocery script in font choice 2. Moving on to the bottom half, the first thing is that we did get McDonald's, went for a walk, worked, and had a YouTube binge. Okay. Didn't one of these pages just have like a really random green little thing on it? Yes. I'm just gonna pop that off so I remember to use it. I don't want to run out. Okay, so for McDonald's, we have the little hash brown from SPC, as well as a McDonald's script from my custom multi in font choice 2. And then for going for a walk, we have the sneakers from SPC, as well as a workout script from the bundle, but that is in font choice 5. For work, we have the retro computer from SPC, as well as a work script in font choice 2. And for YouTube binge, we've got the movie clapper mini icon, as well as a YouTube binge custom in font choice 2. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna mark here is, yeah, we'll do this. It's my friend Mike's birthday. I worked and had a YouTube binge. Work, and we'll do pink for the YouTube binge, like a bigger little thing. For Mike's birthday, I do have the cake from the mini icons sheet, and I'll write in Mike. And then for working, we have the laptop from SPC, as well as a work script in font choice 2. For YouTube binge, we've got the YouTube heart from SPC, as well as YouTube binge in font choice 2 on my custom multi. Then the next thing that I want to mark will be that we got Sonic. Mark that with this, and then I watched Criminal Minds. I'll mark that a little bit bigger. And played Arc Nova pretty much all day, as I tend to do. I like these big little things that have the pattern on it. That's kind of fun. Okay. So for Sonic, I do have the Sonic bag from SPC, as well as the fast food script. This is from the foil bundle, and that's in font choice 5. For Criminal Minds, we've got the TV icon from the bundle and the mini icons sheet, as well as a Criminal Minds custom font choice 2 unfoiled. Then for Arc Nova, why did I pick a die? There's literally not a single die in the game, but I did. And I have an Arc Nova custom and font choice 2 unfoiled. First thing I will be marking here is that me and Andrea had our pool date. So cute, so fun, love it. And we were good girls and did some reading. I'm just gonna use this from this sheet to get it used on up. And we then simply did our little gallivanting around. So for our pool date, I've got the me and Andrea scribblers with like a green outfit on, and then a pool date custom and font choice 2 unfoiled. For reading, we've got the book icon from the mini icons sheet, as well as read from the bundle, but it's also in font choice 3. And then for gallivanting, we've got the shopping bag from SPC, as well as gallivanting from my custom multi in font choice 2. Then down here, we are going to, I used a box. We'll use this box in NBD. And then I will use this to mark us getting dinner. So I do have like it kind of looks like hibachi from like the Asian food doodles from SPC, as well as a custom with Andrea, and that's in font choice 2. And then for game night, we've got Lottie with her playing cards, as well as a game night in font choice 2. And that's the first half. On to Thursday. The first thing I will mark is, there's a bunch more little things on here. I'm not gonna run out. Silly rabbit. I'm gonna use blue, because Liz gives me blue energy. And then we got lunch. I used the purple pattern. I haven't really used much of her yet. And went for a nice long, beautimous, wonderful walk. Perfect. So for Liz coming in, I do have the airplane from the mini icons sheet. And as you can see, these were formatted for SPC little things, but they fit no problem on CaressPress. And then we did get Mexican, so I do have the burrito from SPC and a with Liz script in a font that is no longer in the shop. And then for going for a walk, I've got the sneakers from SPC, and then a training custom in the sale font. And then for the 3 of us playing some games, I'm gonna pop this in. And then we did go grab Din Din. Use this, and then I just kind of laid in bed and played or watched TV after we got back from dinner. Okay, so for the games, I do have Lottie with her playing cards again, and the same game night custom in font choice 2. For getting dinner, I do have the fork, the place setting icon from the mini icons sheet. And then for watching TV, I've got the TV icon from the foil bundle and the mini icons sheet, as well as binge watch, which is in the foil bundle, but it's also in font choice 5. Friday, the first thing I will mark is that we went for a walk. Basically, we had quite a routine. And then we went and got brekkie. And then went to Target, the good old Target. I'm actually vibing with this format. I thought it was going to be a lot harder, but it's going good. So we got the sneakers from SPC, as well as the same training script, and then we have the old breakfast doodle from SPC. I actually love those in hollow, as well as the same with Liz in the retired font. For Target, we've got Lottie with her shopping bags and a Target script, unfoiled font choice 5. And then we did a little bit of working. This actually works out really good. I mean, this is like the movie marquee. I actually don't like it because it's so tiny. So I'm actually not going to use it. We got Whataburger. And then we went to the concert. Perfect. So for working, we got the printer icon from the mini icons sheet, as well as work script and font choice 2. For Whataburger, we've got the Whataburger bag from SPC, as well as a Whataburger custom and font choice 6 unfoiled. And then for the concert, I have a guitar, which it's in like the confetti purple foil, because it's the bundle I used with my other spread. It's in the Rockstar bundle. But I'm just gonna write in Blink-182. Saturday, the first thing we did in the morning was we went for a walk. And we went to go get the BBQ. And then went to the board game store. Like, really using up this green color. So, for going for a walk, got the sneakers from SPC, as well as the same training script. And then for the barbecue, I do have the place setting icon because I hate barbecue. I actually did not eat when we went here. I think I got Burger King later on, because I do not like barbecue food. And for going to the board game store, I've got the D20 from SPC, as well as a shopping script from the foil bundle, but that is in font choice 6. And then Liz and I did just kind of chillax on the couch, relax and chit chat until it was time to get going for game night. Which I'm gonna, oh, I just used blue. I simply needed the purple underneath it. Oopsie daisy. And then, as I said, we did get pizza. Because pizza is a safe food that I knew Liz would eat. Okay. So for just hanging out, I do have the couch from SPC, as well as the same with Liz script. And then for game night, we've got Lottie with her cards and the same game night script I've been using. And then we got the pizza from the mini icons sheet, as well as the takeout script from the bundle, but that is font choice 6. And then the last day of this video, I'm going to use this big green box to mark us going to the domain. And then I will use a blue box to mark that we went to Yard House. So for the domain, I have these like 2 friends from the Coffee Monsters Co. And then the domain script. Custom. It's on like old paper, so it's like doesn't look the best, but it's fine. That's on font choice 5. For Yard House, I do have Lottie with her fork and knife. Perfect. And then we did go to Frost to get gelato. Went for a walk when we got back home. Liz and I just kind of hung out, shot the shit, relaxed. And then we did go out for ramen for Din Din. Nope, I need a regular little thing. The big one's too big. Okay, so for Frost, I do have a little ice cream from SPC. then for going on a walk, I have the sneakers from SPC as well as the same training script. And then for us just hanging out, I've got the same couch doodle from SPC as well as the With Liz custom. And then for ramen, we've got the ramen bowl from SPC. I'm just gonna write in ramen. And that's everything. I'm gonna zoom out and show you guys the finished spread and what I have left over. Okay, this is the finished spread. I think it came out really cute. I love these colors, and I think it's perfect for having like my friend in town. And then we got lots of stuff going in the D-stash. We've got some boxes left in there. I actually used a lot of that sheet. We've got some things here and here. We've got some washi, date numbers, date covers, one of each underlay, all the checklists. I only used one thing on this entire page. Some little things, some patterned boxes, the deco, and some more little things and boxes here. But that is everything, guys. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. If you did not, then, well, give it a thumbs down, because either way, you're helping out my channel. Comment down below, subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.